store here in Inglewood, California, SoFi Stadium, and what has become a really fun bowl extravaganza, the Art of Sport LA Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
You could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway right off the bat.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking to pass, it's Willis. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can...
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He tries to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Austin. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprint?
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this. There he goes! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking for a man. It's Willis. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Aztecs want to move quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Quickly complete. That's a 20. He's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Wide out trying to get it in. 1st and goal for the offense. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Aztecs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Takes the easy completion. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Willis. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Golden Flash send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. He's going to run it. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Aztecs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Austin. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Kansas State, 0.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Pulls it in. It's Moon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aztecs in the hurry up. Off play action. Caught near the sideline. It's Fowler. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Oh, the head coach has to be losing his mind after all of these penalties. Now it's 1st and 30. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quick release by the QB. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Willis. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stems, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, how about with this defense, man. That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll ride his man on the option. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catch the defense off guard.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. The short hands, it's Austin. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Looking downfield, it's Willis. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. IndyCar tempo as they hit to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Zings it complete to the right. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the golden flashes, moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The kick is on its way. He makes the catch at the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
On first down from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled there by the defense. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Aztecs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Got the back over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll immediately call timeout.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver, continuing to come back to his QB.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
On the move, he fires. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're done.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Dropping back, it's Willis. He's got him in the flat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They make third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The golden flashes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Austin. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up. He might want another play. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Aztecs have pushed it inside the 20. Give to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Leaves it with the back. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Kansas State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. So now it's second and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the right. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Another incompletion on third down. And the golden flashes will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Going right to work up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They've got to keep their quarterback upright.
Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The golden flashes decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play-action fake. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win it.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aztecs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Release to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, San Diego State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
San Diego State, 19. Kent State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
On target to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Back to pass, it's Willis. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the golden flashes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. And he's wrestled to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Throws for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Kent State.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working. They'll back up after the holding penalty. He wants to change this route. They'll go to the air. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Wants to keep it in the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Willis. It's complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Turning it on. That's a fumble on the play. They recovered their own fumble that doesn't do them a lot of good as it was fourth down and they'll give up the ball. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for a big play. And he throws another interception. His third of the night.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On third down, he drops to throw. Buys a little time. Fires to the middle. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is